Richins, door-to-door realtor. In today's video, we're going to talk about what you should carry with you, what you should not carry with you when you go door-to-door. This is essential because so many times people are already blown off doors just because of what they're carrying with them. And I know this doesn't sound like a huge topic, but I can tell you right now, when I look out my window and I see someone there and they've got a binder, a briefcase, a clipboard, they are carrying a bunch of material with them, one thing sells. They're a salesperson. How many people want to talk to a salesperson when they can see through the door that they're a salesperson? Not me, not you. So don't be that person. Now, if you're gonna go door to door, what you should take with you is absolutely nothing. I carry my cell phone, okay? There's a couple other things I'm gonna talk to you about that I carry, but you're not gonna see that through the door. So oftentimes people feel like they need to carry a market analysis. They need to carry recent sold in the area. They need to carry a flyer, brochures. They need to carry clip-ons for the door. They need to carry different things like that. In reality, you don't. You don't at all, because I think it hurts you more so than it helps you, just in the fact that they automatically peg you as a salesperson. Now, what I want to see when I open my door is there's a sharp looking person out there dressed appropriately. I'm wondering, man, what do they want? And so I open the door, and that's when I figure out what they're doing. That helps me to be able to close people, because that's what I want them to do. I want them to open the door. You cannot close anybody you do not talk to. So make sure that you're connecting with people directly, verbally, and that they have no idea what you're doing, because that can help them to establish a relationship right there as they open the door. Okay, that's where you're gonna win them with your personality. That's where you're gonna connect with them through the question-based selling techniques that we've already taught you and are continuing to teach you through this video. Now, that being said, there are some things that are essential that you do as you're going door to door. Why do I say take your cell phone? Everybody in life has a cell phone attached to their hip. So you having a cell phone doesn't really throw people off. What technically happens at that point is you're able to look down at your phone, you're able to put in numbers, you're able to put in addresses. So I keep my street sheets on my cell phone. There's a company called Sales Rabbit. If you guys haven't checked into that, it's an awesome door-to-door app. And if you contact me directly, I can get you a discount code because they're one of our top sponsors. So that being said, Sales Rabbit will also track where you're knocking, who you're knocking. If they're not interested, they want you to follow up in 3 months. If they want you to follow up in 6 months, what information you want to write down in notes, but it's all in an app, and it's phenomenal for real estate agents. So that being said, you can track all your information there. You can gather important information that's going to help you when you go back to that neighborhood, so you don't knock on the door and go, I just talked to you and you weren't very nice and you weren't interested. So that being said, make sure you're using your phone for that kind of stuff. One word to the wise though, don't sit and play on social media or on games or whatever as you're waiting for someone to answer the door. I've seen tons and tons of agents and reps that I've trained do that. And the reason you don't want to do that is you're not ready to go when they open the door. So business cards, I never in my life would tell you to hand a business card out. I'm going to ask you right now, the last 5 business cards that you've been given by somebody, how many of them do you still have? And how many of those business cards did you have after about the first 2 days? Day? How many of you guys threw them away within the first hour or 10 minutes of getting them? That's me. That's what most people do. They're going to throw away the business cards right away. So what I want you to carry with you, and these can fit in men, you can stick them in your pocket. Women, we got to find a different solution for you depending on what you're wearing. But I carry these around. So see this magnet? This is one that I build out from one of my events. This is called Cops and Joggers. It's got all of the important numbers on here. I've got the police department, fire department, Questar, Rocky Mountain Power, the library, poison control, alarm company, telephone and TV company, pest control, and a solar company. Then I've got my mug at the bottom of it with my lender. So that being said, what happens with these magnets? People love magnets to stick to the fridge. Now, if you're a lady, I would tell you to go get conversion charts. How many cups equal a quart? But go and get different conversion charts. It's gonna help people have an easy reference that they're gonna wanna relate back to in the kitchen that's stuck to their fridge. The other one that I do is shaped like a house. Same thing, important numbers. And the reason you want important numbers is because people will want their kids to have easy access and reference to those important numbers. And by having those important numbers, that's what gets them to keep your information and reflect back to you when you're needing to close a deal. I can't tell you how many deals I've closed off of magnets, people that have reached back out to me. They're like, hey, you knocked on our door. I still have your magnet on my fridge. It's been about a year and a half. Can you come back by? We're ready to sell our house. Amazing. So the only thing you're going to carry with you is your cell phone to keep track through your Sales Rabbit app. and you're gonna keep track with a magnet as a reference of what they're doing. The other thing you could do, it's cost a little bit more money and they throw them away, but you're gonna keep it for 6 months, is gonna be football, college football. You get down in the South, you get some Roll Tide going on, Texas, football, basketball. Get your seasons put out there and then you can give those out. I do too, so I do a competitor and the team that's local in the area so they can watch. A lot of people will laugh at that, like, oh, I'm gonna cut this part of the football magnet off, and it's shaped like a football. But you guys, provide value. You don't need to have a CMA. If you want to have a recent sold, have it pulled up on your phone, and then you can tap into it that way and be able to show them from your phone. But you do not need to carry all that paperwork with you. It hurts you. Like, subscribe, and look forward to doing business with you in the future.